I got a couple other things. We're gonna talk about '90s TV, and it's already live, dude. I already pressed live. Don't press.
Whoa!
Did you on?
No, we're rocking, bro.
Yay!
Yeah. Hook up the microphone if that's what we're doing.
Fix my hair. Oh, I only do it on. Fix my hair.
There we go.
Yeah, it's so weird. I need to get. Oh, before we go on TikTok, all right. So I want to tell this story because we'll definitely get us banned off of TikTok. I know that for sure. So Lance Bass has a podcast, and it's called like Frosted Tips. And back in the day, I was like a huge fan of the Mickey Mouse Club, JC Chazé, before he got on NBC. Like, I wanted to be that dude. I thought he was the coolest dude on that show. So I was a huge like JC Chazé fan. So he was gonna be on this Frosted Tips podcast. And I see it pop up on my TikTok. I was like, I gotta find that. I'm gonna listen to it. I'll tell you what, I've never felt more homosexual in my life. Like, listen to that entire podcast and like finding it, like everything they were talking about. I was like, because it's like Lance Bass and his husband, like, and then JC it's a whole boy band '90s podcast. This is like the first episode of them coming back in a long ass time. And I literally listened to the whole damn thing. I was like, yeah, I've never homosexual in my life. And really, let's be '90s about it. This is why we're doing it, not on TikTok. I've never felt more gay in my life. I was sitting there like, you're gay, bro. You're so gay. Like, not in like a homosexual way, but just like, you've never been more gay in your life, man.
Hey, well.
So now we can go live on TikTok. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
The tickety talkity.
Yeah, and they'll take us off to that. That hair is so awesome, bro. Perfecto. All right. That way I can get mine. All right, so back in the day, appointment TV. Let's talk about that real quick. Do you remember appointment TV?
I'm trying to think back, bro.
You remember the days of the week and what the appointments were for TV?
Oh, like what came on what nights or whatever?
Well, yeah, what they were called. Like Friday nights. This is something everybody knows.
No.
I
You got to start with Monday. Monday was I forgot what Monday was, but Monday had its own theme.
Mondays was. I remember back in like the '90s, it was Monday Night Football, and then it went to Monday Night Raw and Nitro, and then like Raymond came out, and that was a huge Monday. CBS was Monday nights. I don't know what Monday nights was in the '90s. I think it was mostly Monday Night Football because that's when dudes wanted to watch every fucking game.
That's because it was on ABC.
Yeah, and it was like prime time. Yeah, so that's probably the reason why. But yeah, Tuesdays
was Comedy Tuesdays on NBC.
I remember ABC like Roseanne. And Wednesdays was ABC like Home Improvement. I haven't done complete research on those days yet, but Thursday, which what we're talking about tonight, must see TV on NBC.
Yeah.
And that was like 2 decades long.
Yeah.
Good shit. Fridays was TJF. That was I put a vote on with our community through YouTube. What do you think of my hair, Shay? Like it? Yeah, you've never been more attracted to me before. You're like, holy shit, Keenan. I've never looked at him that way before in my life. No, I'm joking.
Like, that's one sexy white man.
That is like the sexiest white dude ever. But Fridays with TJF, and that's what was voted on as the most popular by our community. So next week we'll talk about TJF. But in my eyes, must-see TV was a huge thing, and it was big for 2 fucking decades. We got Cheers in the 80s, Night Court in the 80s, Cosby Show in the 80s, Family Ties all in the 80s. And those like pretty much those kind of ran congruently, but it started out with
congruently. Damn, we're using some big words tonight.
But Family Ties was like really first. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Boom, peanut butter waffle. We got to get this set up properly. We'll get this set up in a minute because I'm not too worried about that being completely high. But it started out with, I believe it was Family Ties, then Cheers, Night Court, which struggled for a minute, and Night Court was fucking hilarious, dude.
What?
I mean, fucking greatness.
greatness. And it went from the old lady bailiff to another old lady bailiff to the hilarious black lady bailiff. Like those are like three hilarious people. Then it went to also not a huge thing, but Give Me the Break, Give Me a Break, and Different World also came on at that time. It kind of ran congruently with Cosby Show at the same time. Then they went to Frasier, Seinfeld, and Friends came on later. Will and Grace and Wings were their less important shows at that time, but still kind of big fucking shows.
Yeah.
So we're talking 80s, 90s, 2000s, must see TV, not a problem. And then they had their dramas. The three big dramas were Hill Street Blues, LA Law, and ER.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Shay. And those are some huge fucking dramas. Like Hills, and those ran congruently. I believe Hill Street Blues was 80s, LA Law was late 80s, early 90s, ER was late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. And that doesn't really happen today. I mean,
No, bro.
I mean,
like, you're lucky if the show lasts a season.
Oh no, I mean the Goldbergs have lasted like 10 years. I mean, and they still kind of stick to the same kind of schedule, but it's not the same. I mean, it's not the same at all. All right, let's make my cool ass fucking peanut butter waffle with bacon. We're gonna make the Elvis, and we're gonna make my personal favorite. When I brought the right chips tonight too, my dude. This is how perfect this fucking.
You're dropping your bacon, bro.
I know, man, but I'm not. I mean, as long as there's not COVID on the table, we're good.
I don't think so. The table is clean right when we got
That's
here.
right. I used my knife to.
Here, use mine.
I don't give a fuck. Just a little coffee on the bottom. Shit. It's good. That looks pretty fucking gross. Looks like my baby just. No, I mean I don't mind. It's just peanut butter. But it looks like my baby just pooped on my hand. So the Elvis is bacon and banana, at least in my eyes. But my family member who's an Elvis friend told me she never heard of it before.
What?
Yeah, she was like, no, I've heard of bacon and peanut butter, but not the banana. So then I thought maybe it was an old wives' tale, and I got a nice bruised banana, but the bruised banana makes it better. At least for this sandwich. Boom.
It's gonna release those the sweetness of the banana.
Yeah. Boom.
It's like a waffle taco.
Yeah, I forgot jelly. Oh no, I don't get jelly on this one. I get jelly on the other one. I almost fucked up, bro. So, bacon, peanut butter, and banana all on a waffle.
We're doing a little.
Check that out.
Drizzle a little syrup.
And nah, I don't think these get drizzled with syrup. I think we're doing just a sandwich, and I need some jelly. Oh, Shay's right in the middle of the customer too. What's next on the list? Oh, coolest jobs in the 90s. We took a vote from the community.
Coolest job?
Coolest jobs. Music store, arcade, mall, head shop, and movies. The winner was music store with 34%. Movies, 26%. I worked at the movies. Head shop with 15%. Arcade, GameStop with 13%. And mall with 12%. And I thought the mall would be a much cooler. I thought that, I mean, when I was a kid, I thought there was nothing, mall rats, like I thought there'd be nothing cooler than working at the fucking mall.
I mean, the mall had its ups and downs. I mean, depending on what part of town the mall was in for us.
Dude, and the sad thing was, like, when I was like, oh, the only cool job I had was working at the movie theater. But I even was relegated to the lame jobs at that show. It was like concession stands, making pizzas. Like, I wasn't really an usher too much. Like, every once in a while, but nobody, they're like, we gotta keep that fat kid behind the counter. We don't be showing people that fat kid we got working.
Stationary.
And real talk, when I worked at the movie theater, I used to get one of those fucking hot dogs and one of those things with nacho cheese. Dip that fucking hot dog in that nacho cheese, eat it in the back. Where you're getting cut. Oh, so fucking fat. I also robbed that fucking place blind. Like, I had it down because everything ended in a quarter behind the concession stand. So, okay, you want a popcorn, a drink, and a candy? All right, here's your total. Let me just minus off that candy. I pocket that change, and then every time I get up to 20 bucks, I take 20 out. And then once they finally caught on to that, I blame my manager. So I only steal on her shifts, and I'd also steal from my friend on her shifts. And he was like the nicest, smartest kid ever. So they didn't think he was stealing. Definitely didn't think this stoner fat kid stealing. But the fact that me and him both were stolen from, and only on this lady's shift, she got demoted to like a team lead or something. Oh, it's so fucking terrible, man.
Damn. I never had a job like that.
Hey Shay, can I get some grape jelly when you get a chance? I also.
Please.
Never mind on that, please. Just now. I said when she gets a chance, you ass. No, I'm joking. Thank you, Shay. Please. Sorry, you dick. The fact that he threw me, you wouldn't even notice or like thought about it. He didn't say please. What dick? Like what a dick. Thank you so much.
My name is Rich.
Dick. I used to rob the Sonic blind too. And the only reason I knew how to rob it was because of Steve Austin. You ever meet Steve Austin, the black dude that worked there? Mm-hmm. All right, so one Saturday, my first Saturday ever working with him, he's like, hey man, we're not getting any orders this morning. I was like, he's like, I'm not ringing any orders up this morning. I'm like, you're not ringing anything up, so we just gonna hang out or something this morning? He's like, no, we're gonna work, but I'm not ringing anything up. I'm like, I don't get it, bro. He's like, all right, I'm going to type it in. It's going to pop up on your screen. You're going to make it, and then I'm going to delete it. I'm going to pay you cash money at the end of our shift today. It's like, oh, shit, we can do that? He's like, we're going to do it today. And then I remember our boss coming up to, like, we did it for, like, maybe 2 months in a row, dude. Like, every Saturday for, like, 2 months, dude. Not making a dime on fucking Saturday mornings. And the general manager, he's like, hey, Keenan, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, man, what's going on, man? He's like, hey, how come y'all aren't working? Y'all aren't making any money on Saturday morning. I was like, what are you talking about, man? I'm cooking all morning. He's like, no, I see you working, man, but we don't make a dime all Saturday morning. I'm like, well, I don't know anything about that, dude. I just cook food. I don't run the register, my dude. It pops up on the screen, I cook it, and then it goes out. I don't know what happens after that. I have no idea. No idea. Peanut butter jelly. Kettle cooked Lay's barbecue, what I tell you last time, which wasn't recorded, which is getting recorded now in 2 spots. Boom. Holy shit. Crumbled up barbecue potato chips. Oh, on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich type thing. This is my fucking childhood right here. This might have been when I was 300 pounds back in the day. And I've been eating these all the time, so that's why I was super surprised that my weight only being 230. I was like, oh shit, it's not 250 right now? That's great.
Check this out, Shay.
Mm-hmm. Look, peanut butter and jelly and barbecue chips on a waffle. That's my childhood back in the day. This is how I went to fucking elementary school. My mom was doing barbecue chips and peanut butter and jelly, and I put them on there. I was 300 pounds back in the day. This is definitely why I was so fucking good. Holy shit. That's my shit right there. My shit. Everybody, can you read off what, I think some shit's been said. He doesn't try to join you.
Somebody just said your quote about I just cook food. Somebody saying tip 500. Okay.
Tip 500.
And Strawberry Kitty just joined. So what's up to everybody?
I envision Strawberry Kitty looks like me.
I haven't had Strawberry Kitty in a long time.
Where you go? Let's go.
Good.
You right? You see what I'm coming on, dude?
What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, that's the TIK Tok.
Barbecue chips. My childhood, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know he good, man. Who had the T-bone?
All right, now we're going to try the Elvis. All right. No, bad. We got to sidetrack off the coolest jobs.
I wish he wasn't me.
Don't you make don't tell he's no good. No bueno. No. No. Lies. No.
No,
I ate it like 3 weeks ago. It was pretty damn good. Bacon, peanut butter, and banana.
That actually sounds like...
That's pretty fucking good, though.
I think I would eat that.
I think you ate some of it last time, man.
I think I did take a bite. Yeah.
You eat your food way too fucking fast, man. All the time, way too fucking fast.
No, I don't think so.
So you didn't work at any of the cool jobs. What job would you want to work at when you were fucking?
I'll tell you my
16 years
jobs.
old.
I'll tell you my jobs. When I was my first job, I worked at Baskin Robbins. That was my first job where I actually got a paycheck. Was Baskin Robbins.
Second job was Brahms.
Second job was Brahms. So those
Talk about
that
me.
know,
My second job was Brahms.
yeah, mine was too. So those that don't know, Brahms
Where different?
is a regional ice cream and burger place.
Real quick, how tough are they on you fucking square dipping?
Dude,
And how easy are they on it today? Every time I go in there, it's not fucking square dipping. I say it every time.
oh bro, I told him that shit last
I'm
time.
like,
I was like, I don't square dip anymore. They're like, what do you know about square dip? I was like,
I had to watch a video for 3 hours, and then the lady, the lesbians that I work for, gave me shit every time they came out there.
and they were the old two white ladies too.
No, mine was I was in the lesbian store. Right? I don't know if you worked at that Brahms off of Adelia, but it was the lesbian store, and my assistant was this really big black girl, and she had a blonde in her hair, and I had just put blonde in my shit, and the image just came out. She was like, "I like your hair." I was like, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate you." But yeah, I remember that job. Like, but every time I walk into a Brahms, I'm like,
Dude, when I
"What the fuck
worked
do y'all
at-
get by?" Not
Brahms was dope, dude. When I worked at Brahms, it was always like, well, since I played football, and football is either Thursday or Friday night, depending on which team I was going to compete on that week. But working like Monday through Wednesday and then like Saturday, bro, Saturday night was the best night because they would always tell me, "Oh, we're gonna be open for like 1 more hour. Go ahead and throw down like 20 patties." And I'd go ahead and throw like 20 patties, and I would like par cook them and then hold them. So when we got busy, you know, I could knock out burgers quicker. That's the way I did it.
Did they make you work by yourself over there?
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Dude,
I killed that shit bone. So that's how I learned how to like work under pressure in the kitchen.
it wasn't about where they made me fucking work by myself. I could cook and make it all day, but just slow as shit. And people would complain, you have to stop cooking, go out there to take another order, and be like, yeah, as soon as I get this order done, I'll start on your shit. But I did not excel at fucking just like I knew I would never excel at this shit right here. They're calling the order, oh, I put a grape jelly. What the fuck does that mean to me? A grape jelly packet. Even you're out your fucking mind. Grape jelly packet.
We should ask what does a grape jelly packet mean. And what is
And
a
it's
mayonnaise
about how
packet
it's
mean?
turned and shit too. A grape jelly packet like that means one thing. A grape jelly packet like this means another. A grape jelly with a butter means something else, and it's nothing to do with like almost the thing. I'll tell you, I watch because I check this. You know, I do this stupid shit where I like look things up about Waffle House and everything, and they did this whole video of like how it means different shit. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about this at all. Oh my god, like there's no fucking way. I need a fucking ticket. I want to see the ticket.
To get back to what I was saying, when I worked at Brahms Saturday night, the guy would be like, hey, just throw in like 20 patties. So at the end of the night, man, we may only sell like another 5, 6 burgers. So there's 10, sometimes 15 patties just like ready to go. So at the end of the night, I'd take them home and shit, feed my brother, my little sister, and
they let
feed
you
the
put off
dog.
your check. You do
No,
your groceries off your check.
No, that too. I'm saying, no, this was like the food that was about to be
No, I
thrown
get
out
that,
at the end
but
of
I'm
the
saying
night. I'll
that's how
take
they
that home.
fuck you. Especially a fat stoner.
Some
You'll
people
get
do.
3 lasagnas, some garlic breadsticks, this whole thing, and then all of a sudden you got a check for like $50. That happened to me multiple times. Again, I was a fat kid. I don't know if you noticed from this fucking plate of deliciousness going on over here, but I remember being stoned and going to Brahms and buying shit food-wise for a party. We're having at somebody else's house, just wasting all kinds of money.
Dude, I remember leaving work when I was working at Brahms with like a paper bag full of French fries and like those little full like wrappers, like full of hamburger patties. It was a good time.
You remember D?
Yes.
Andrew, lived around the corner. He worked at Popeyes when he lived at me.
I remember that.
I used to go pick him up, and he'd fucking bring me out a fucking huge ass box of just legs and fucking biscuits. Motherfucker. Like, again, why am I 300 pounds? Like, I would sit there and just, yum, yum. Like, have you ever seen that F is for Family with the fat guy eating chicken and biscuits? Like, out of a box. That's exactly how it was, just sitting this. And they make that dude clean fucking Popeyes so well. I'd be sitting out there for like 3 hours. Yeah, oh, you ready to go? Oh my God. Like,
Dude, the only
I am
thing
so lucky I haven't
about
got laid.
Popeyes is those fucking biscuits are dry as fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck if they're fresh or they're old. They're still dry as fuck. You need way more than that 1 cup of fucking to-go drink they want to give you. Like,
No ice.
it's dangerous. No,
Yeah.
you need the ice, dude.
No, I don't want the ice because, again, that one to-go drink. I want strawberry soda, no ice, biscuits, and spicy chicken. And
Strawberry
I'll
soda, light ice, because at the very end, I need something to throw in my mouth when that last little piece of biscuit's trying to go down and kill me.
And I feel like there's nothing more racist than me getting strawberry soda with fried chicken. I feel like there's nothing more racist my old white ass could do than order, hey, let me get a strawberry soda and fried chicken. And that's literally the only place I really, like, I have to get a strawberry soda with my fried chicken.
Hey, we should do a field trip episode where we like go to South Dallas.
You keep saying that, but we can't get you out of the fucking, we can't get you in the car earlier than fucking 12 o'clock at night for a fucking Waffle House. You're too busy. You work. We can do a field trip anytime you want
Rudy's
to.
is open. We can. Rudy's.
We ought to go to my mom. You know they
Big
have.
Mamas.
Thank you so much. You know
Shay,
they
which
have,
one do you think is better, Rudy's or Big
All right,
Mamas?
tip is gone, Shay. I hope everybody else likes you. No, I'm joking. I love you, Shay. You're the best. Keller's. Have you been to Keller's lately?
Not well.
You know they have dudes, like a lot of dudes, gay dudes as car hops. I don't know if you've seen the clientele at fucking Keller's, but they're not really the dudes that want to talk to other dudes. They don't care what the lady looks like, but damn it better be a lady that's serving me. And like if you drive by Keller's now, it is empty, man, fucking empty. And for some reason, I'm telling you, they've automated a bunch of shit, and the food's different and everything. But I'm telling you, it's the fact that they have dudes car hopping. I don't even know. Do they call that car hopping? I know they call it car hopping in Sonic.
Yes, it's called car hopping.
All right, last question for the night. Might get us canceled on TikTok. I hope not. Hottest, plainest chicks of the 90s. And I took a vote. Let me see. We took a vote, but I did not make it.
Whitney Cooper, Topanga.
But Topanga wasn't ever playing. Topanga's way beautiful. Winnie Cooper, I'd take. That's a good one. That's a great one. Topanga was always sexy. No, she was not plain at all. Topanga didn't have a plain bone in her body unless it was me. But boom. No, I'm joking. But anyways, Winnie Cooper definite. Wow, damn! I didn't even think of Winnie Cooper before this.
Kelly Kapowski.
I said that when I googled that, she did come up, but again, I don't think Kelly Kapowski is a plain chick at all. She is a fucking knockout. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, maybe Lark Voorhees. She was kind of a plain Jane that they kind of pushed up a little bit.
No, Lark wasn't. Hell nah. Who?
Both daughters on Roseanne, not both the blonde daughters. Because they replaced her at one point. Sarah Chalk and the original one. That was kind of yeah, I know, but I mean the second actress's name was Sarah Chalk. I don't know the first actress's name.
Becky 1 and Becky 2.
Yeah, Becky 1 and Becky 2. But they were both sexy, plain looking chicks, and they stayed kind of sexy, plain looking. I think the second one was a little bit sexier than the first one, at least in my opinion. Any of the Nickelodeon stars back then? I mean, shit, fucking Britney Spears back in the day was playing. Until not when Mickey Mouse Club. Second, since we brought up Mickey Mouse Club earlier, TikTok wasn't here for this since I made jokes that wouldn't be okay for TikTok. Maybe. I'm trying to think of like the secondary, not like who's the friend? Who's a friend? Oh, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She was kind of a plain sex chick. That chick that you like, Sticks.
No, Sticks.
I was about to say, we're gonna do a whole episode on Sticks sometime. The way that you talk about it, like we're gonna have to do a whole WafflN OUT episode on Sticks.
Yeah, Sticks.
You brought her up more
Yeah,
than one time.
Blossom.
She's like your go-to.
Yeah, sticks.
Oh yeah, we didn't get that much food tonight. Yeah, no, that does make sense.
Yeah,
I was looking at it, I was like, this is like the cheapest bill we've ever gotten at Waffle House. But yeah, I only got like 2 or 3 things. Like most of my sandwich I brought. I brought most of my meal. I brought it with me. So I'll put out next week we'll talk about the hottest 90 plane chicks. And we'll see who votes on that shit. And we'll be talking about TGIF. We'll see who.
This is when you insert a little picture of Jenny Van Oy. Oh, you know who else?
90210, the Brenda. Shannon Doherty. She wasn't really like amazingly hot. Jenny Garth was, and the oldest girl, the one that had glasses and like was like 40 years old. Remember that one? Like she was a senior. She was like the nerdy one. She had glasses.
Yeah, I see her face.
Yeah, I have no idea what Andrea. Andrea was her name. Andrea, and she was a little bit Hispanic. I feel like that's like the go-to white girl name for any white girl that's kind of Hispanic. Kind of Hispanic white girls are named Andrea. I'm just saying. Like when you think about it, like anytime you know, like.
Or it's Monica.
Maybe, but
it's
not really.
It's those names.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit Renee.
Oh, or Marie.
I once knew an Erica that was named after her father, Eric. So, I mean, that's just a little bit. I mean, it's not weird for me, but it does come off. It's just a tiny bit awkward or weird.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Calling out your name, bro. No, I'm joking. And we were pretty close to the same age at the time, me and his father.
I was gonna say, speaking of like, I know this one was not really 90s,
We can talk
maybe
about
early, but Soleil Moon Frye.
Soleil Moon Frye, but I mean, she did.
That's been one of my all-time crushes. Yeah.
She's an all-time crush, but is she really like did she ever really come off plain? At least to me, I don't think I mean, she was always.
And the words of,
she was Punky Brewster. Like, shit, that's not plain, bro. That's just not plain. What I wrote down
that's homie.
For hot plain women, and these are not Allison Hannigan, kind of 90s American Pie. A little bit, but I mean, she's kind of plain red. I always had a thing for.
You just
for
like redheads.
Pale redheads. I always
like
had a thing for pale redheads. I actually dated a cherry vanilla in my day. I did write down Chelsea Handler.
Cherry vanilla. You fucking stupid,
that's
bro.
what I called her. And that was her nickname. I was like, cause she had.
I dated 2 redheads in my life. Probably never again.
Uma Thurman. Or what's the other one that kind of just?
I don't really see that one.
You don't see her being a kind of hot plain chick?
No.
All right. What's the other one?
Blossom's more one than Uma Thurman is.
What's the other one? She was in Shallow Hal. I can't think of her name. I'll think of it as soon as we walk out of this bitch.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
There you go. She was kind of a hot everyday chick. Or Claire Danes. Who was the Titanic chick?
The English chick. Kate Winslet.
Okay, there you go. Kind of a plain. So now I'm thinking Hilary Swank. Boys Don't Cry. She was still kind of hot in Boys Don't Cry.
Yeah. I get it.
I'm just saying. Juliette Lewis. Natural Born Killers. Dust Till Dawn. Yeah. Like, she's kind of an ugly hot chick. And you can cancel me, you can whatever, but kind of ugly hot. Like, I was literally there. You might be the ugliest, hottest thing I've ever been with in my life, Julie. She might be even hotter.
Kind of ugly hot. That's
but
funny.
just her demeanor, like just the way she comes up. Like, I'm gonna make you call my name out, Juliet. And you're gonna say it in the most feminine voice you can, though, because the way she talks. Winona Ryder. And I wrote down Sarah Jessica Parker, Amy Poehler, and Maya Rudolph. Maya Rudolph, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey. Those are all kind of 2000s, but that's what kind of got me started. But Sarah Jessica Parker, she was kind of like the hot friend. Like, She was the hot friend in Footloose, kind of the ugly hot friend. She had to get with the fat dude, Chris Penn.
Sean Penn.
No, it's Sean Penn's brother, but he was Chris
Oh,
Penn.
yeah.
He was in Rush Hour. Like, he was definitely, I mean, poor Sarah Jessica Parker. She like, I can imagine her saying to the makeup trailer, like, I could get with Chris Penn. I can't even, like, you get Kevin Bacon, I get Chris Penn.
That's not getting canceled. Just saying. Well, on that note, big
Yeah,
shout out to
good
our weekly sponsor, Waffle House, and Be the Job. Check them
WafflN
out.
OUT. Waffle
Probably
House.
one somewhere near you.
If you're in the south, if you're in the north, get down to the south as quick as you can.
Or out west, they're everywhere.
The south is not going to rise again, y'all.
I mean,
You have to come to us.
my south might. Anyways,
The wall's not
we'll
very tall.
be here next week. So follow the stars
Real
in
quick,
line.
Speaking of the wall, whenever Trump was about to get fucking elected, one of the chefs at my work was like, "Yeah, I agree with Trump." I was like, "Dude, you realize our fucking business is built on this shit, right? And our whole everybody else in this room is Spanish, dude. So are me and you gonna fucking do everything? Because I'm not." But literally, he said that, and he just thinking, he's like, "But Trump's like, no, dude. Like, you want to keep these people out of our We need every one of these people in this fucking kitchen. Shut the fuck up, dude." All right, on that note, we're out.
Peace.